name is Michelle Logan. Can we really please God? Have you ever read about people who are described in the Bible in glowing terms and said to yourself, I can't be like them? You might read, I'm not blameless or righteous, and I definitely don't always do what is right. The patriarch Job described as blameless and upright. Job chapter 1, verse 1. I'm going to read that in the Bible. Lot was called a righteous man, and David was said to do what was right in God's eyes. Job chapter 1, verse 1. There was a man in the land of Uz whose name was Job. He was an upright man of integrity. He feared God and shunned what was bad. 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 8. For the day after day the righteous man was tormenting his righteous soul over the lawless deeds that he saw and heard while dwelling among them. 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 8. And David was said to do what was right in God's eyes. 1 Kings chapter 14, verse 8. However, let us take a closer look at the lives of those Bible characters. We will see that, number one, they made mistakes. Number two, we can learn much from their example. Number three, imperfect humans really can please God. Job was a blameless and upright man. Job, they made mistakes, suffered a series of personal hardships that seemed unfair. He got the wrong ideas, including that God did not care whether he kept his faith in him or not. Job was so convinced of his own righteousness that to others it sounded as though he were proclaiming himself more righteous than God. Job chapter 32, verse 1 and 2, and Job chapter 2, verse 35. And verse 1 and 2. Lot hesitated to make what should have been a clear, simple decision. He was greatly distressed by the gross immorality of the people living in Sodom and Gomorrah, even tormenting his righteous soul over this behavior. 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 8. God announced that he intended to destroy those wicked cities and gave Lot an opportunity to be rescued along with his family. You might imagine that troubled Lot would be the first one to leave at this crucial moment, though he lingered. The angels sent to rescue him and his family had to grab hold of their hands to take them out of the city to safety. Genesis chapter 19, verse 15 and 16. God rescued righteous Lot, who was greatly distressed by the brazen conduct of the lawless people. 2 Peter chapter 2, verse 7. David, on one occasion, showed a lack of self-control and committed adultery with another man's wife. Shockingly, in an attempt to cover it up, David had her husband killed. 2 Samuel chapter 11. The Bible says that what David did was very displeasing to Jehovah. 2 Samuel chapter 11, verse 27